What is going on, everybody? It is Monday. It is that time for us to. We're back to our regular, old, usual programming, or however you want to say it.
Regular scheduled programming.
Regular scheduled programming. And hopefully everything goes smooth. New computer. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at the back end of stuff over here, and we'll see how it does. Y'all let us know in the chat once you guys chime in and let us know if for any reason anything is lagging and how everything's looking. I don't know. It looks like it's already kind of lagging.
You just told me it was not going to be lagging. Now that it was, and I quote, more horsepower.
Well, it's the internet connection sucks. That's why. What's up,
Hey,
Matt? Hey, what's going on? But yeah, I'll change the settings if for some reason it's lagging a little bit, because the faster computer, however, still same crappy internet. But I think I'm gonna go in there real quick and change that back to what it was, because yeah,
I love how we're always so prepared.
we're very prepared. It's just things don't always go according to the plan.
Yeah, that's, being prepared.
We're prepared, all right.
We're prepared for things to go exactly the way we want them to.
We're prepared for it to go exactly the way it usually goes, by the seat of our pants, and seeing how things work out. Yeah, I don't. It's been a while since I've dug around the. Well, it says the health is green on. This end. I don't know. I don't ever know. Well, I guess we'll see once we kind of flip everything around. But on the YouTube's end, it's saying it's green. Stream health is green. Now it's orange. I don't know. Between the two of them, OBS is weird. I think we probably might just need to upgrade the internet, but then that's some extra expenses there. I think we keep incurring more expenses here. No, that's fine. That's fine. What's up, Andre? Good night. Good night, he says.
Bonsoir.
Where are you at? Where are you at that going to sleep already? Or maybe you work during early morning. Who knows? People chime in from all over, so.
I love how he moved the dog's bed away from the cameras and everything, and now he's just decided to lay in between my feet.
He likes to be close. He likes to keep it close, that's for sure. You know how he is. He's so our Doberman, I don't know if you guys know much about Dobermans, but they really like to be by your side.
Or on top of you.
All the time. Or they like to sit on top of your head.
It was cute when he was little.
Yeah, now that he's this lanky, tall, skinny dog, it's not cute anymore. It's not cute,
heavy.
Apollo. It is cute, but it's also just kind of he doesn't realize how big he is now. So the reason earlier I took that photo of Apollo, I was like, we hadn't posted a picture on Instagram of him in a while, and I was looking back at the last time I did take a picture and posted it. We went to the beach. I think it was the first time we went to the beach since it's kind of gotten a little warmer, and that was a couple months ago.
Back when his ear was still flopping over.
No, that was right when we took them off. And that was like the first time we took them to the beach.
And it was the only time his ears weren't flopping.
Right, until we got that
implant.
Yeah, we got
Our
the
dog has an
implant
implant in his ear because we got
Yeah.
tired of taking him to the vet.
Tired of taking him to the vet and tired of wrapping his ears up. That was a pain in the butt.
His entire puppyhood, it's just all I remember of him is just, looking like a reindeer.
Well, I'm sure he probably doesn't miss it, and his attention span's probably like a goldfish.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's 7:06 if you want to switch.
You know I do. What are we switching to? AM? FM?
XM.
All right, let's go ahead and kick it. And then hopefully everything is looking all right on the other end. What's up, everybody? It's me, Matt, with Mikey Designs. And it's Shannon, the shop gnome.
Yo!
Hey, you haven't shown off your Venus flytrap, have you?
It's dying!
So you don't want to show it off because it's dying?
No, I don't want to show it off. I'm trying so hard to keep this damn plant alive, and all the things just keep turning black. And our son is just so excited about it. He picks it up and he carries it around and he talks to it. It's gonna be like a goldfish because I'm gonna kill this thing. I know it, and we're gonna just have to get a replacement before he notices.
The thing about this Venus flytrap that she got, because here in Houston now that it's warmed up, so Shannon had the idea to just get a Venus flytrap. And
well, it's summer and the shop door's always open, and the gnats will fly in, and they were bothering me, and I was like, I know, I'll do something that's classy but also helpful. But Mr. Princess requires 6 hours of sunlight every day and distilled water. He can't drink anything other than that. And what I didn't know is he requires a ceramic bowl. The clay bowls, when you get them wet, they leak minerals into the soil, and that's probably what's making mine turn black right now, because we even tried to go get like a mason jar yesterday, and we ended up coming home with a bunch of mason jar tops.
I don't think that's why. I don't think that's why.
Well, let's just get a damn ceramic thing, and then we'll.
I just think we both
there.
suck at
I am
keeping
trying,
plants alive.
Okay. And these are prissy little plants, apparently.
Hey, what's up, Jason? Okay, the connection is lagging. Is it?
It seems better now.
It's better now. Well, just let me know. I'll see what I can't do to change the settings while we're streaming. Hopefully, I can change it while we're streaming. Anytime I'm getting around like on the back end of OBS, it just, man, who know, the bit rate's 1800. I don't know. I don't know.
Jason says he has a black thumb. Jason, I've killed a cactus twice. What's up, Frankie? And he's also saying that the connection is up and down, and I'm watching the camera move this way.
You know what he did is he actually put you into in the frame. So good job, Apollo.
He's back in between my legs.
Yeah, if it's lagging, I was just checking the settings. It's not going to let me change it while we're live, but it looks like it's it keeps going from green to yellow to red. It's kind of all over the place. Well, anyways, it is what it is.
Hi, the ink filled up.
So I guess
Jason's.
we'll just have to deal with it this time. What were you gonna say, Shannon?
Jason's lady killed 2 cacti too.
I can't keep plant. The only plant I've been able to keep alive, even after a dog eating it, is a jalapeno plant. That thing, the plant that I had before Madison decided to take some scissors and just shear every single leaf.
Hey, guess what kind of plant that was? I'm kidding.
No, that was a different plant. I'm talking about the jalapeno plant. She did the same thing to the jalapeno plant as well, and it's no Bruce ate it. Had a dog named Bruce, and he ate the jalapenos and ate most of the leaves, and it came back. Left it out in the sun once, and it just was completely dry and brown. Put some water in it, and it's sprouted right back. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
this thing isn't doing it. I named it Aristotle because Matt didn't like the name Joe.
Joe, who Joe for a? I thought you should have called it whatever the plant's name was from.
I never saw that movie.
What's that movie called?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop
Never
of
saw
Horrors.
it.
Yeah.
But he didn't like Joe, so I named it Aristotle. I don't know what it is with me lately in Greek names, but hi R.
What's up, Frankie? Did you say what's up to Frankie yet,
I did.
Shannon? Well, I'm saying what's up to Frankie. What's going on? The ink buildup. What is going on? ¿Qué pasó? Or ¿Cómo estás? What's up? All right, what's up, amigos? What's going on? Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of recap the ISS show. I mean, I know I took a couple vlogs each day, but there's a lot of stuff that we just didn't film. A lot of conversations.
Hi, home base.
And I don't know. We're just going to talk about that for a little bit because, I mean, we pretty much did that most of the weekend. And then Sunday, we did absolutely nothing, which felt great.
Yeah, then I didn't sleep.
I got, aside from getting those vlogs edited and then up. Was that Jason is the little girl in your back seat in the ISS video looked like a mini Shannon.
It's the hair. It's the hair that goes and the loud. I don't know, that little girl really does remind me a lot of me when I was that age. Mostly the annoying bits, but still.
That's funny.
But no, she's a sweetheart. She's awesome, and she loves being on the camera. So.
Oh yeah, she definitely does. She loves being in front of the camera a lot. She kind of does her own little vlogs and videos. Uproar came here with his son, and Madison, and what is his son's name again? Do you remember, Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
You do? And what's his name?
Joe?
Shut up. Anyhow,
Right,
so he brought his son, and I haven't seen Uproar around in a while. Anyhow, he brought his son, and they hung out, and she took her little iPad and set it on the ground, and they were singing, doing some sort of
Christmas carols.
Goofy dance routine to Christmas carols. It was pretty funny.
But the best part though was it was mostly Madison just dancing and singing, and then every now and then Uproar's son would just run through the camera going ah! And they just disappear for a second, and then go ah!
And he'd roll around on the grass and do something goofy.
It was really cute.
Yeah, it was really funny. So she enjoys, and she doesn't get that from me. I mean, I don't know. She might. Does she ever see us like vlogging or
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
What about like when we moved into the shop?
Oh yeah,
That's when she started. When she was here, like helping us paint, and
she was. Remember that when they were hanging crap up on the wall, and there was already screws and nails in the sheetrock here in the shop, and she put it up there and said something, and she just like boom, and the both of us just started cracking them. She's hilarious. She's pretty hilarious.
She's 8 going on 15. Anyways.
Okay, so
we got questions.
Yeah. All right. What is that question there, Shannon?
Well, Homebase has a question. He's having a hard time removing ink in his my screen plastisol ink.
Repeat that again?
I have a question. I am getting a hard time removing ink in my screen plastisol ink.
Okay. Sounds like if you're having a hard time removing it, it may just be sitting in there too long. Do you have a power washer? I definitely would just try power washing the crap out of it. That will get it out. Are you just talking about like around the edge of the frame? Is it? Are you using the proper chemicals to remove the plastisol ink? It could be a few things. It could be the chemicals you're using. If you're talking about it crusting up around the edge, how long is the ink sitting in your screens? I would say if you don't do a whole lot of screen printing, as soon as you're finished with it, just take your ink out, take your screens down, and then just use some either press wash or just go ahead and clean the screen. Just clean the ink out and then tuck it away, and it'll be good. They'll be good to reuse. Because I know I've left some up for a couple 2 or 3 months here in Houston. It will actually kind of dry it out if I plan on storing it for a little bit. I tend to wash the ink out with some ink wash. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Let us know in the chat if the ink's been sitting up for a while. It could be the problem.
Okay, so Inksational wants to know what you thought of the Freedom Express. She, I believe it's a she.
Yeah,
she's planning on getting one at the end of the year.
Awesome.
And she's gonna be going to Fort Worth just to see it.
I love it. It's probably the 4th or 5th time that I have seen the Freedom Express, and that was kind of the press that I wanted to get. Obviously you've seen some of our videos with the Javelin. Got that because it was an easy way for us to get into automation without spending a lot of money. But if you can afford the Freedom Express, I would say go for it. I think it's a really great press. I had actually looked for one used. I know they run about $35K installed, but I think they're great little presses, and the amount of floor space they take up is minimal. You can still use your 20 by 24 screens, although I would say the only drawback to that is you can do the largest print you can do is 12 inches, but you can get 20 by 28 screens and do 12 by 15, which most of the time we don't do anything much larger than that anyways. The press we have out there can go up to 18 inches, and it's not very often that we do that. So, and I would definitely recommend the flashback for it. Every time I look at those presses, I just kind of drool over them. They're nice machines. If it's something you plan on keeping for the life of your screen printing career, they're very easy to work on. They're very easy to use. They hold registration really well. I know our Javelin does. I haven't personally registered anything up on a Freedom Express. It's got the chopper squeegee, the chopper system, so that's a bonus as well. And I think they're great presses for the money. I think they're a really great entry-level press. And they're not noisy. They're not near as noisy as our press. They're pretty quiet presses. Ours eats up a lot of air.
That thing knows when I'm going to open the office door. It does. Michelle actually laughs because she's like, "That happens to you all the time." I'm like, "Yeah."
Just keep in mind that your compressor is going to, if it's a traditional compressor like what we got, it's going to be noisy, and it's going to have one of them blow off valves, and it makes noise. So I'd put it as far away as you can from your work, where you're going to be in general. We really don't have the option. If we were to put ours outside, it would disappear because the area is not the best. But I think it's a great press.
So Jason, Uproar gave us $2, and they're asking, and Jason and Uproar are asking the same question.
Thank you so much, Uproar. We appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat.
Okay. Well, Jason wants to know what's the best, most interesting thing you saw. And Uproar was, what's the best free item I missed?
The best free item? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
The best free item?
But Jason first asked, what's the most interesting or best thing we saw?
Okay, well, Uproar did a super chat, so we'll answer his first. Frieza, they're really, Shannon, what do you think? Because I don't think there really was anything free that I was just kind of felt like.
Well, I think we missed a lot of the free shit. Like apparently there were like mugs and stuff. That's what Sin was saying.
I mean, golly, Apollo,
Did I help
emulsion. I was kind of hoping to get some emulsion
Yeah.
or ink. The only place that was really giving out any kind of anything like that was Ulano.
Okay, you know what?
And
I have an answer. Best free thing you missed? The after party. That was cool.
Yes. Oh, and the happy hour.
And pens. The free pens are always good.
Happy hour. That actually is the best free thing you miss. It was a lot of fun hanging out with RhyBeats, T-shirt chick, Ryan from Ryanet, and Tina. She was really cool. We met her for the first time. But it was just cool, just kind of really interacting with other YouTubers for one, but also some other shop owners here in Houston. I don't know. I don't want to say any. I feel like us as a community, as YouTubers, we're very open to what's going on, and then some of the shop owners here in the Houston area. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they just don't like. I feel like there's kind of like a little clique going on with the guys that have the bigger shops, and even though some of them are open to answering some questions, they seem to be a little more closed off about it.
Okay, Jason, here's a good answer to your question. The best thing that you missed was Matt calling one of them a dick and punching him. It
was a friendly, you're a dick, because
he was being a dick.
I was just kind of asking some questions, and it's I don't know. I get it. Because I can be that way sometimes. I don't. Okay. I don't know.
What are we doing right here?
he was. I don't know. He was kind of being a little closed off about it. We talked for a little bit, and then I don't know. Maybe they were just done for the day. I can't really say.
They might be having a bad day.
Yeah.
So, my favorite thing though, the cool thing I found was that hat. Hush.
Oh, the folding hat?
Yeah, the folding hat that comes in, pops out like a tent.
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool. Even though it's not something that I would get for myself.
Oh, I would so recommend that to like so many people, like, especially like fishermen and, campers and things like that. Oh my God, I would promote the shit out of that.
I wonder how much those things go for.
I didn't even ask. I was too excited about the popping up. And then I thought I broke it because I couldn't figure out how to actually close it back up again. Kind of like a tent. I can't ever do tents either.
He was just like, you take the end of it and you go.
And I'm like...
You see?
I'm like falling over trying to get it done.
But he was nice and...
He was very nice. That was Katie.
Katie, a headwear and bags.
Yeah, bags. Oh, they had that really cool bag too. I want that bag, actually.
Which bag was it?
The messenger bag, the
bag. Yeah. They had some pretty unique things that you don't really see at Sanmar, SNS, and all those folks. So, yeah, they had some pretty cool stuff.
All right, so I have to go back up because we've been talking.
So
listen to me talking like I actually.
I don't.
What I'm talking.
I'd say one of the things that, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. I felt like this time around doing vlogging the ISS show, I felt a little more comfortable with it versus when we went to Fort Worth. Not that I felt uncomfortable at Fort Worth, but I feel like I got more content. Because generally, like last time and all the times before, I generally kind of get caught up in the moment talking to people. And I forget that I have the camera there. But I think one of the things too, just being around RhyBeats and T-shirt chick, that might be part of it too, kind of bringing just more of an awareness to actually talking to some of the vendors and being like, hey, would you like a shout out kind of thing, or letting them do their spills. Because looking at other YouTubers videos, it's like, okay, I tend to just walk around and film and not really go up to the vendors and kind of let them do their thing. So
Yeah,
that was cool doing that, even though Shannon probably was bored to tears while all that was going on.
he had to promise me we were going back the next day because I was like, I got nothing done. I learned nothing for the things that I need to learn about. I have no catalogs.
I was like, I had a great time. We don't need to go Saturday. I had a great time, and then
yeah, I guess
we're laying down at night, and she's like, I wish I would have got more catalogs and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, okay, you know what?
Oh, was that how it was? Was that how it was? Because you were very sweet when you were saying it to me. I didn't know that you were actually in your head going, ugh.
No, yeah, I vocalized that at some point, and then I realized that I wasn't being very nice and considerate of your feelings. Therefore, I told you, I was like, hey, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a hold of my mom. She's not too far from the ISS show, and we'll see if she'll watch Madison for a little bit while she plays at the splash pad at Discovery Green.
So we just threw Madison at Gail, and we just went back in there, and we weren't there for very long. I just needed to learn a couple things.
It's about an hour and a half.
And one of the things I really did learn, the guy was okay. The guy was decent.
Which guy?
Women though, from Bella Canvas.
I'll say that there are some people that we've met in the past at these shows that probably really shouldn't be at ISS shows. Like they're just kind of not your typical kind of. Don't get me wrong. Like I think the screen printing community personalities kind of spread. It's a pretty broad spectrum of people. However, I felt like sometimes, and this is probably just in life in general, but I think some of these girls get hired because they're pretty and yada yada yada.
What did it do about the hangers?
Right, but they tend to have sometimes they can just have an attitude that they're better than people, or they just.
This is kind of what happened. Bella Canvas, they had this really cool display, and the hangers were phenomenal, and I was just like, oh my god. And I asked the guy, I was like, where did you get these hangers? I would love to have some of these for my shop. And he was like, I really wouldn't know. So-and-so's coming right back. She'll be able to talk to you about it. I was like, okay, great. So she came back, and I was like, okay, so where did you get these hangers? I would love that for the displays in my shop. Oh, they're custom. Okay. No, no. They take 12 weeks to order. Where did you get them? And she just wouldn't tell me. I walked around in circles with this girl, and she's like, no, you don't understand. They're custom, and they take 12 weeks. So unless you're like really willing to wait 12 weeks, I'm like, I am. Just tell me the damn place. Is it Uline? That's the only one I really know of that might have something. And because I don't really order the office supplies. So I just picked the only one that I know we have a catalog with.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
They were something interesting, but at the same time, San Mar was amazing because I actually talked to one of them, and I was like, okay, look, I need a sample. Do you have anything in a dark heather gray? It's for something for one of our clients. I promised them I'd get them a sample, and they were like, well, we don't have anything here, but let me write your information down. I'm going to send you something. I'm just like, you're amazing. Thank you. That'll help me with my client. And then Next Level, the dude from Next Level was really cool. I liked him. And
yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, just those girls. Oof. Anyways, so those were the cool things that I liked about it. I liked meeting RhyBeats and Sin, and meeting her friend Tina. Sweet Tea, I believe her. Was
that her little?
I think that's her tag. Her tag.
Her tag on YouTube.
Yeah, I believe it is. But she's cute and sweet, and she's even taller than Sin.
Oh,
But she and I were
dude,
like eye to eye the entire time. And
she-
we were like, let's go to Vegas, and we're like, yeah. And Rylan
Yeah,
was gonna get
she's-
us a flight, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, she's pretty tall. She must be like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, so.
But yeah, RhyBeats all of a sudden just like, hey, do you guys want to get on a private jet and go to Vegas? I'm like,
And I'm
what?
and I'm like, yes. Like I didn't even question it. I was just like, yes,
I was
I
like,
do.
what is going on? Okay. And then Shanna's like, yes. Everybody's like, yes. I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, no, I want to see my daughter tomorrow. I want to hang out. Shit, don't get me wrong. I probably would be like, next.
Can we switch again?
Yeah. Hey, Grandma, will you watch Madison for a little longer?
Oh, good lord, that would have been. Yeah.
No, but
like, I texted
that
Gail
was
before
that
after
was
watching them. She's like, I can't sit down.
that was interesting.
All right, so the Ink Build Up has a question.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well,
what top 3 mesh counts do you recommend having in the shop?
The top 3 mesh counts, I would say, for me personally, I say 195, 200, and 230. I like to use maybe even 156. We use those the most. 195, 200, and 230. Occasionally we'll use a 110 if we're doing it just depends on what's going on. If I want the ink to flow through real easy and it's something very blocky, then I'll use a 110. But most of the time we're doing things that are at least a couple colors. So visually on a color shirt for us, we'll put the white base down. Then we have our second color, and then we'll do a third white, which makes things really bright. And the reason I tend to go for those higher mesh counts is because when you use those low mesh counts, it's too heavy-handed with the plastisol ink. So using those higher mesh counts will give it a nicer feel, and you tend to it just for me personally, I just think the quality's overall nicer. What is he doing? Tearing up that shirt?
Yep. Apparently our dog
Yeah.
toys are all nice long sleeve sport techs.
So 195, 200, 230. That's the way I would go. That's what most of ours is. So.
Well,
What?
sorry, I'm like trying because
You reading,
like,
catching up?
I'm backtracking so hard.
Reading the comments, or I'll let's go through them together here. So Inksational was like sold, so she thinks that's that.
God, we're still there.
Well, that's yeah. Ends is like, what's a what's a flashback? What's a chopper squeegee? Well,
It goes chomp chomp.
you can look at what a flashback is in our video. I know you know what these things are.
He's
You know.
joking.
I know.
So Upper targeted Jason. Ralph asks, what is better, wooden squeegees or aluminum squeegees?
When manually, I preferred I preferred wooden squeegees. I don't like the aluminum squeegees because I just kind of feel like the wooden squeegees have a little more give.
Hey, did anybody else's phone just go off?
No, because they're not in Texas. Aside from Uproar, Uproar probably got it. Anyways, there's an Amber Alert. Yeah, I had some of the aluminum squeegees, and I just really didn't care for them because a lot of times the edges are really sharp, and I tend to like to put my hands really far out on the squeegees. I wouldn't recommend you kind of holding it. Spread your grip apart, and you get a more even kind of
You liked that one though.
pressure.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
The what is that thing called? The yellow one.
Easy
that's
squeegee
the,
or something.
Yeah, the easy squeegee. I like that one, but the only thing I didn't like about it is it just felt kind of. I just wish it had some more weight to it.
I thought you didn't like it because it was like the opposite way that you were used to.
For the longer runs, I would use it.
Well, okay.
But
So, and Jason is going, ha 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 ha. I have no idea what over because it's so long ago. Frankie says aluminum ones are easy to clean.
they are. They're
Ralph
easier to
says
clean.
Thanks to them because we hadn't answered yet.
What was that, Shannon?
Ralph says thanks to them because we hadn't answered yet.
Matt for president. What was that all about? Thanks, Uproar. Never considered it, but
I wouldn't vote for him.
I wouldn't vote for me either. I'd vote for myself over Donald Trump. I'll tell you that.
Yay, higher tariffs and people complaining to me about pricing.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you guys have been experiencing this and getting... Well, I know at least San Mar has sent an email, and they mentioned that they're basically going to raise their prices because... And they're raising their prices because tariffs have gone up thanks to the Donald Trump administration, and they're looking for a new place to outsource their goods to, aside from China.
I didn't read the email. I just saw the header, and I was like, well,
yeah,
cool. Okay.
Because apparently it's becoming so expensive that it's not even worth them outsourcing to China anymore. So, which I don't know. So some of our clients are starting to feel the prices that are going up because they'll. There's a lot of clients that will order every year and they come back every year and they're like, why are the prices gone up 90 cents or whatever it is? Bitching about 90 cents a shirt. Was it 90 cents, Shannon?
80 to 90 cents. She's like, that's a more than 15% increase. And I'm like, look, it's because of inflation and the increase in tariffs from where we get the vendors get our stuff from overseas. If you want, I can try to find you a more cost-effective shirt, but I just got you what you guys normally get.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not even just the t-shirts. I mean, cost of ink goes up, emulsion.
Can you not snuggle the dog while we're trying to do this?
We're not snuggling. I don't know what you're talking about. He hopped up my lap. I told you, we mentioned earlier, lap dog.
Yeah, well,
he thinks he's a lap dog.
The lap dog needs to go sleeping.
Here, I can get rid of him real quick. Hold on. Let me get rid of him.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Jason's saying higher mesh counts help save on ink as well. That's true.
Yep.
R wants to know if we ever make shirts.
No, I haven't made a tie-dye shirt since I was in 4th grade.
No, but Dynamite actually, and I told them I would give them a shout out for this because they actually really did help me. They kind of saved one of my orders.
Well, see, so I put her in the video.
Oh, okay.
In the vlog, so they definitely got a shout out.
Okay.
I still need to put their information down in the description because we need to go through that ISS show bag and grab their information and because people over at Black Swan were asking about that and I just hadn't got around to it yet. But I'll have to share that information with them.
But it was kind of funny though. Like I'm on the phone with the guy, and it's the only guy there apparently. And I was like, "Yeah, I need it in the woodland," and he was like, "Oh."
What now?
No, that was for the Dynamite thing when they saved my ass. Okay, so Uproar and Matt both said, "Yeah, they got that Amber Alert," and Uproar made me jump 2 times the same time. I have no jump, so this is my jump.
That's funny.
I think Jason either just did eyes or boobs. I can't tell.
They're neither, Shannon. They're hooters.
Whatever. So, Jason's saying he knows very little about autos. He has no idea what a chopper is and not 100% sure what a flashback is.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've been with one for hot minute now, and I'm still not quite sure either.
Well, see, we don't have the chopper system on our press. Ours is the V squeegee. So the squeegee is this V, and the mechanism kicks it over like that to either flood or print. So the chopper system, a lot of people kind of feel that that's like the superior um, printing system, which is fine. I actually kind of see the benefits and the drawbacks to it. However, so the chopper system basically is just you got a flood bar and then a squeegee that basically does this chop chop chop. So it floods the ink back, and then the other lifts up, and then the squeegee comes down, and then it pushes the ink through the screen, and then the flashback, which is exclusive to Workhorse, is basically a flash unit. So you have your screen here, and you have your palette. That flashback sits just outside of the reach of your palette, and after it prints and it tables down, the flashback goes underneath the screen, flashes the ink at the station that it's printing. So that way you don't end up losing one of your heads. So with the flashback system, if you've got 6 colors and a flashback, then you retain all 6 colors rather than losing one of those colors to a flash station. So there you have it.
All right. Well, I'm still distracted by trying to figure out whether or not these are boobs.
Where? I want to see. What do you think they are, Shannon? What did you say
eyes?
you thought they were?
They might be eyes.
No.
Jason!
No.
Don't put boobs on the thing.
Nope, those are Hooters, all right.
Don't put boobs on the chat.
Hooters.
Hi, Kevin. Welcome
up,
aboard.
Kevin's like, awesome, I get to watch a live stream. Well, welcome aboard.
As we talk about as we debate whether or not this is boobs.
As we talk about, talk about Jason Ends putting boobs on the live chat. Let's see what else we got going on here. Man, Apollo, you're loud. Come here. Anyhow, so it looks like it's really.
R says they're donuts.
What's that?
R says they're donuts.
They're donuts.
Why?
If they're donuts, they've had some bites taken out of them.
That is such a double entendre.
2 donuts, huh? What a coincidence.
Okay.
So is somebody going to put a donut and a hot dog up next?
Anyways, so I think we've finally made it back to the end.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jason Ends. Oh, okay. I know what that is. I had no idea it was called Chopper Sick Balls. Yeah, it's a chopper style system. I mean, it's not really mentioned all that much as it used to, because now pretty much all the presses are the chopper squeegees. Even Workhorse stuff, they still make the V squeegee presses, but I mean, they've kind of, there's pros and cons of both of those, really. So anyhow, anything else you want to mention, Shannon, from the ISS show? Anything else you want to talk about?
It was cool meeting Gina. I met her in the bathroom. It was kind of weird.
Oh yeah, Gina.
Gina was
she's awesome.
Yeah, she's really awesome.
She's really cool.
She called me out in the bathroom. She's like, Shannon. I'm like, eh.
Like immediately, it's just like she's one of your longtime friends that you haven't seen in a while, and then you're just kind of cutting up, and she's just down to earth. And I was, one of the funny things is getting a camera angle where it's both of us, because the camera, I couldn't capture. I'm just gonna say it. Some of the shorter people, and
well, you're just really tall.
I'd have to put the camera up like this to get them, and anyways, she was really cool. Is really cool, I should say.
Yeah, she was awesome, but it was kind of like awkward meeting in the bathroom, because I was just like, I have to go pee.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for
Kevin.
the super chat. You're welcome. I actually plan on doing one here very soon, so keep an eye out for that. There's another video that I'm going to post doing a 6-color spot process job that we did on the automatic. You'll see a picture of that shirt on Instagram. So if you go and look up Mikey Designs and Silkscreen on Instagram and follow us there, you'll tend to get stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say. Sometimes we post pictures, or I post pictures that it's kind of like, hey, there's a video coming up, and this is what it's going to be about. It's not all the time, but you tend to get a little bit of an inside scoop.
Matt has
with
to
Instagram.
Matt has to do all the posting. I have no idea how social media works. Oh, and Jeff, if you're watching, speaking of the 6-color, we did do the video, and that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
And we did it because, as per request.
Yes, Jeff. So this is Jeff's shirt, and he really wanted us to film it, which it's been hard. It's been really hard doing that lately with as much as we have going on, and it's like we're still filming, but it slows everything down quite a bit, and so anytime I do want to film something, most of the time I kind of wing it, but this one kind of planned it a little more. But the thing that went on, I lost some of the, I don't know if while I was like transferring the files, I lost some of the audio to it. So, but I'm going to make it work. And I think it'll be cool. I mean, even if someone isn't very familiar with screen printing and they saw it, I think it would definitely be an interesting video. So
okay, and just to be fair though, he didn't per se ask. It was sort of like, you can do it if you wanna. It's okay, you don't have to, but if you need to do like a video or something, I'm just like, hint taken, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin says he just got a new auto. It's a Sabre 6.8 with flashback, and he's doing his first color process this week. Woo!
That's awesome.
Post it.
Yeah.
Post it next week.
Where can we follow you at, Kevin? Let us know, and or perhaps if you want to go over to our Facebook group, which is very inactive, which I think is actually a good thing, because there's Facebook groups out there that's a little overactive. So if you wanted to be part of a Facebook group where
we should just get Michelle to
it's not oversaturated with a bunch of people, go over to ours. Look up Shop Talk and screen printing Q&A and news. So,
but that's really awesome though. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. That's an awesome machine. Saw that again here at the ISS show. They're very quiet.
Oh, there was something else cool.
Great machine. So congratulations on that, and you'll be turning those shirts out with very little effort. So. What were you gonna say, Shannon?
There was something else that was I thought was really cool at the ISS show, but I can't remember. All I remember was it was.
You know what I thought was kind of cool? It was Anatol's conveyor dryer, and it having the ceramic elements, and they mentioned that it only costs like $25 to replace those elements if they went out.
Oh, I was so zoned out by that time.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Trying to think what else. It's always cool seeing some of the shirts that are up that have won awards,
but they still bring the same shirts back.
Yeah, they've been on tour for a while. It's kind of like
I was like, I remember this from last year,
like the Eagles or something, where it's just like they just keep on. They're getting the extra miles out of them.
Don't get me wrong, they're awesome shirts, but it's just like. Yeah, I've seen that one. Why am I holding this?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because you're like David Letterman with the pencil, just holding the pencil. You just you got to tap on the desk
tell
now
me I'm cuter than that, at least.
And use your you got to have your little notes and do one of them things. Anyhow. Oh, hey, look. There's the dynamite apparel card. I'll post that
But
information.
you know what was really frustrating? What was cool is they got me a media pass too, but they wouldn't
There we
change my
go.
name to Shop Gnome.
Probably not. Might not be able to read it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? The funniest. This is one thing I do want to mention. The funniest thing that happened when we got there, we saw RhyBeats, T-shirt chick, and Tina was there. Myself and Shannon. So we're standing at the entryway to ISS show or ISS, and the guard at the door walks up. He's probably like 10 yards away from us, and he walks up and he goes, "You know you're not allowed to take pictures or photos." And we all immediately took our passes and like
We all
flashed
turned
it.
towards him and went.
It was just like, it's funny because we all instantly
So
did
in
that,
sync.
and I wish I had caught that moment
Yeah, that was fun.
on video, because every single one of us, we're just all standing around, and we all have cameras aside from okay, so T-shirt chick, RhyBeats, myself, we have cameras, and everybody's holding their phones and whatnot, or their secondary cameras. And he walks up and he's just like, "You know, y'all can't take photos or any of that." And we're just all like,
It was like some Jedi mind trick type thing.
we all just started laughing. He's like, okay. He was funny about it. He was
That was
cool.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin says his name is Foreign is the shop name. He's gonna join the group. He needs to post more social. Arnold says, "What?" Okay, first off, hi Waldo. And
Yeah, what's up, Waldo?
hi Arnold. And is most of your market local or primarily online? Local.
What'd you say, Shannon?
He wants to know. Arnold wants to know if most of our market is local or primarily online.
It's local and online.
It's local and online. I'd say like a lot of, surprisingly enough, we've been getting a lot of people from New York.
And what I mean by local and online, like we have ours geared towards where the search engine optimization is targeted for people to find us in the area.
And that actually really helped us land an account with the Sam's Club, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knocked
Yeah,
we
so-
knocked those out of the park for them because it was emergency shirts, and I charged her a 50% rush fee, and it was
Right. Yeah.
It was amazing. She was just like, okay, because regional manager, she just hands me over her the company card, and I'm just like, Matt's not here. I don't know how to do the swipey thing. So I just sent her the link online. But then she comes back, and Matt again is gone. He had literally left 30 seconds early. I'm like, I promise he does work here.
Oh yeah.
She was so happy with them.
Good.
Yeah, 'cause they had- Go.
No. Go ahead, Shannon. What were you saying?
Well, they just said they had I don't want to say exactly what they had done to them, just because I don't want to insult anybody that actually does that. But she was super more happy with the screen print compared to what was done.
I'm
And she
sure
was
it
like,
was.
"These look amazing. I'm gonna be coming to you for everything." I'm just like, fantastic. Sam's Club landed Walmart. I don't know how I feel about that because I kind of dislike them as a corporation. But you know what? Give me money.
Yeah. But yeah, that was.
And she's super sweet too.
Yeah. Hopefully, we hear more back from her.
Oh, we will be.
Going back to the marketing and whatnot. I'd say keep it local with your kind of internet marketing, but like for us with the search engine optimization that we've done to the site, it's terms that if someone were looking for it, that they would find it nationally, worldwide, whatever the case may be. But we tend to put like Houston and Humble and those tags as well.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, we just keep it. They just keep finding us in New York. I don't know why. And
Probably
it'll be
because
like-
they come to our site and they're like, "Oh, look at their prices."
yeah, but they said that no, they said that it just shows up in New York, like on the front page sometimes, and they were just like, the prices are better here, probably because gas costs like twice as much there, so I imagine everything else does too.
Maybe because you talk about New York a lot.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the transcriptions of the live. New York pizza this, New York water that, New York cheesecake.
New York family.
I don't know. I don't know what it is because it's not like we've targeted New York.
Mm. Well, Jason says, well, yes, Jason, I know New York is your hometown. But he says most of his clients are from SoCal.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
We've got a couple out there.
Sorry, the dog is
The dog is not understanding that this is, not a time to spaz.
He's playing right now, and he's got his newly found T-shirt, and he's getting quite big. And
Sport Tech.
if I hold on to this, he'll actually pull me across the room in the chair. But anyways, well, it's getting a little closer to 8 o'clock. We do tend to enjoy hanging out until about 8:30, but I've had a long day out in the shop today. We had an order that was due, so we got a couple good size orders done today, and I was out in the shop just sweating my butt off today. And
Michelle learned how to do the plotter, though.
Yeah, she picked that up pretty quickly. So we did some team T-shirts, uniforms today. They're 100% polyester, and then they had 3-color screen print on the front and back, and then 2-color names and numbers. We'll post. I took a picture of those, and I'll post it up on Instagram.
I really don't think I charged that properly. I don't remember.
We'll see. I mean, it was good money for the day, that's for sure.
Everything's just a blur. Well, and I got to weed for a couple hours while watching Black Mirror. So
yeah, I'm pretty, and that was a contract screen printing thing, and I think we made a good $650 off of it minus costs of materials.
I kind of added to the cost of the materials. Just the things are so big, and I kept accidentally sticking both sticky sides together.
Yeah. So.
So.
Anything else you want to read from the chat or say about ISS?
I think I've said all I have to say about the ISS. It's a little small. I was disappointed that SNS wasn't there, but I mean it's small potatoes.
Well, we'll see them at Fort Worth.
But San Mar, they were really great. They were actually very, very helpful, and GSG surprised me because last year GSG was like super aggressive salesy.
Right.
They were super nice this time.
But that might have been at Fort Worth, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was at Fort Worth. They were super, super salesy and aggressive. But this time they were like really, really nice. And I remember I talked to one guy while you were like learning about that really cool. Oh, that's something that was cool.
What?
The glitter thingy.
Oh yeah. But, the thing I'll say about that though, I wanted to record it, and M&R is so fussy about having or their sales reps or having their equipment in like having a rep or someone from M&R actually in the same video with other distributors or manufacturers. Because I asked him, and he's like, "Oh, are you putting this in a video with other manufacturers?" Like, yeah, I'm doing a vlog. Oh, well, then I can't do it. And I was like, well, what if I just made a completely separate video? He's like, okay, that might be fine. Actually, no, I'd prefer not to. Let me go get so-and-so. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Just do it for the sake of us seeing this demonstration because we're curious.
And I lost interest about 0.5 seconds in and started talking to this guy, like one of the other salespeople. And I was just, chatting and entertaining myself while you were focusing on, like, the actual production. And when we went to their after party, though, I just walked by and you just hear, Shannon! Eh? And he's like, come sit down. One of the guys actually gets up out of his chair and like just scoots me in there, puts my chair back in there, and he's like, so, how'd you like the rest of the day? And he just starts talking like it was a regular thing. And I'm just like, this is amazing. You guys are so sweet this time. Last time it was just like, we were like trying to avoid them like the plague because it was like a used car salesman. You kind of start looking at something and they just, 4 of them wander over to you.
No, they're cool. And then I forget his name. I keep wanting to call him Brandon, but
Bryce.
Bryce.
It's like the 4th time I've had to remind you of it, and I met him that day.
It was cool seeing him.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun getting to connect with our local vendors as well. Yeah, the one thing I'd say that I'm surprised is that Ryanette didn't have a full booth there. They had one of their automatics kind of paired up with Vastex, and I was like, really? Okay. Well, I
Ryan
guess that's
actually
'cause
filmed us all.
Ryan, what now?
He filmed us all.
Oh, he
And it took
did.
everything
Yeah.
I had to be like, I really don't like being on camera.
Yeah, I saw the video. It was
I
pretty
don't-
good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Okay. I'm not going to watch it. I was not.
Well, it's not up there anymore
I
because
was thrilled.
it doesn't just stay up there, Shannon.
All right,
It
well,
was a storyline thing
Whatever.
which disappears after like.
I don't know how
24
social
hours.
media works.
It's not up there permanently, so
Okay, whatever.
you snooze, you lose, kind of thing.
Or win.
Anyhow,
Okay, so Kevin wants to know what the face group name is, and ends is like glitter thingy, and then he makes fun of me.
What now?
Hey, he knew what I was talking about. Kevin wants to know what the Facebook group name is.
oh, okay. I'll put it in the chat. As soon as Apollo stops like whipping
Apollo's
his
an
stupid
attention
shirt
whore, and he
around.
insists that right now is his time.
Yeah, I'm trying
He's
to
not good at
type it
sharing.
in here. Anyhow, is there anything else in the
Nope.
chat?
We have made
go
it.
away, Apollo.
Except his clients are in New Mexico. I don't know why Eco is in parentheses.
It's the shortest name ever to make it easy to find. Maybe
you guys
I
think
might
I know everything.
Maybe
Come
I
on.
might change it to Shannon's
He
name
loves glitter.
after all.
I still like Shop Talk After Hours.
Go away, Apollo.
Like I said, I still like Shop Talk After Hours, and Jason apparently loves glitter.
Okay, we're gonna try each one of those, and I don't know. I wanted
What
to.
is a glitter thingy?
I wanted to do well. However, I do find that if
I'm
it
gonna go
became
grab it
a
real
little
fast.
active and it, I
No.
don't know, like, yes,
I'm gonna go grab the glitter thingy because he was talking. Jason actually did it.
what glitter thingy?
The glitter thingy, the shirt.
What? I have no idea what she's talking about.
The thing that we've been talking about, the glitter thingy.
I haven't been
Shirts.
talking about no glitter thingy. Oh, you talking about the
Jason wants to actually know, so I'm gonna go.
It's not glitter, it's foil.
The glitter thingy.
Rainbow. Anyway, so it basically go get the shirt already. Jeez. Anyways, the thing is a it has a screen print and then it has some foil added to it. So they print some plastisol foil adhesive. It wasn't foil adhesive. It was some sort of clear something or another, and they basically did it with the flash and cut a little sheet out, put it on top of the palette, use a squeegee, and then peeled the foil up. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing it done that way. And Shannon thought it was the coolest thing ever. And they had a whole bunch of different rolls of foils, different colors and all that. So, but did you find it?
Everything's still in the car.
I thought I unlocked the car.
No?
No? Well, go ahead and grab it real quick.
I'm grabbing quickly.
Cool. Thanks for following us on Instagram, R. Let's see what else is going on. For Him Media. I love watching your videos. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo! What's going on, Scooby-Doo? Let's see. Kevin Bays, thank you. Let's see. Jason Ends. You guys think I know everything. I'm kind of reading this from the bottom. You guys think I know everything. I love glitter, no joke. Wasn't making fun. What is a glitter thingy? So Shannon's about to go grab that. I don't really assume that. Maybe I did assume. I don't know. So here it goes. Here, Apollo thinks it's his new toy now. Apparently, no, Apollo. Okay, so this was the screen print, which they put a really thick deposit down and put it underneath the flash. So here it is. It's a screen print with some foil to it.
It was cool.
And they used a squeegee to basically apply it. So I tried getting that on. What is it, Apollo? This shirt is not for you, dude. So I tried getting that.
I think so.
I tried filming that, and the guy just wasn't okay with it.
Scoop, I'm not taking it out of the camera. I went to cook something out of the car.
Yeah, here I'll switch it over so you can see her.
Yep.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. I think we're going to be getting out of here in the next couple minutes if we can wrap this up. Let's see what else. Shannon, why did? Oh, let's see.
Well, no, she's
talking
like,
about
the
the vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what, it took them a very long time to get me this far. And...
I mean, there she is, right there in front of the camera, and now she gets irritated, and she just doesn't want to be in the videos whatsoever. Even though if she's in there, I'm not going to like go out of my way to take away any information from you guys because she's in the background. Most of the time I was just trying to catch her, but I cut her out of those parts. Kind of. Sort of. And I couldn't cut you out of the part where Ryan was
No, I don't want to talk about that.
I couldn't cut you out
Can we not? 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 Can we not?
From Ryan was in there.
Please?
Okay. That never happened. Anyhow, so why not just use foil, adhesive and foil works wonders. That's what we do. And we got a good tip at the ISS show about sometimes when the corners don't want to stick is to actually print a similar color underneath it, then do your foil adhesive. A little more work, but if the foil doesn't stick, then it's not quite as obvious. So,
Aww, Kevin.
Hey, have you ever messed around with photoreactive solar ink? I have not. Solar. No.
Is that like glow in the dark?
I mean, we've done glow in the dark. I don't know. I've never heard of the. I mean, I've heard people talking about it, but we'll have to look into that. I'm not even sure what that is. So, Kevin Bass, Shannon is too pretty to be camera shy. I tell her the same thing all the time, and she's like, "No, I'm not." So, thank you for.
No, that's not what I say.
Thank you for saying that, Kevin, because she doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm just absolutely biased, and so
you are
her.
But at the same time, I do believe you, and honestly,
No,
your opinion matters the most.
You know I'm not biased when I'm mad.
Yeah, what if you called me when you're mad?
Something that starts with a B.
And an F.
We go tit for tat. We're a usual couple that MF this and you this and that and FUs and all that kind of fun stuff. We're adults. We're adults over here.
To be fair, though, we're together 24/7, and I think that a fight every couple months is kind of amazing for literally 24/7.
I think the amount of time we've spent together probably would equal, in the past couple years, would probably equal a lot of 15-year marriages, I would say.
Well, I moved in 3 weeks.
No, I just couldn't kick you out.
He says that.
You came over for the weekend and brought your suitcase.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Are you leaving today?" I'm like, "No," and you were like, "Yay!" And then finally, I was like, "Yeah, I'm just not going home."
I was like, "Yay! Okay, I'll see you later."
Oh,
you're
such a big liar! You're such a big liar. You are such.
Damn it!
You are such a. You're such an asshole. I hate you.
Hold on, I gotta make a phone call. Hey, yeah, bro, do you know how to get rid of a girl like nicely? She's kind of been just hanging around and clinging. I'm just messing.
Clingy.
Anyhow, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, you keep going back to the chat, and
okay.
I get it. Was there anything else? Because I'm hungry.
Okay, yeah, I'm hungry too, and liquor
And-
store closes in 15 minutes. And
So
I want to get a new
No,
ceramic cup for
let's see what else is going on in this chat here. Let's see. The solar ink is like $300 a gallon. Dang! Say what?
Matt just showed you the fastest way to piss me off.
$300 a gallon. Say what? That's expensive. Man, that's more expensive than a lot of our equipment around here. All right, R, is that? Anyway, you hush, Apollo. I don't know who you're defending over here, but here's
Defending his mom.
Apollo is just never mind. He moved. So, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, Shannon?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything. Uproar says photoreactive is the ink that changes colors in the sun. Skid says she has some shirts like that. R says I don't have anything to be camera shy over. And then he was also wondering what she was talking about to Scoob. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're going to wrap it up.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate everybody that has tuned in, and we'll see you guys next Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, to go over and subscribe. Go over to our Facebook page, give it a like, and go over to our Instagram and follow us there. You can find us all at Mikey Designs and Silkscreen on all of our social media platforms. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys. Hearts.
If I can change the...
My goodbye was too early.
Apollo's over here biting me. We'll see you guys next time.